Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping to the next episode of The Wire. This is season 3, episode 3, titled Dead Soldiers. So season 3 has been off the hook so far. I thought season 2 was good. Season 3 so far has given us so much to work with right now. The foundation is there. So now it's basically up to me to kind of follow along and hopefully I don't get lost. There's so much information being conveyed right now with all these new characters coming into play. I mean, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the story to just take off and I'm just there along for the ride because this show can get really exciting at times and it's not even action packed. You know what I'm saying? I think I mentioned in the last season like reaction slash reviews where I said that this show's like it's very dialogue heavy. It's very situational. It's very realistic. It doesn't hold your hand. It's very unique in its own way, and I love that about the show. The fact that it doesn't waver. It continues to be consistent all the way through, at least up until this point. And I'm sure since you guys consider this like show one of the greatest shows of all time, I hear nothing but praise about this show. So I'm like really excited just to get further and further into the show and seeing what else this show, how many times can I say show, right? This show has to offer. Um, so where did we leave off? Last time, I remember. Okay, here's what I remember. I know that Jimmy is still looking into the deaths of D'Angelo and Wally, and he made the connection that they both died in prison. But then he started like thinking and even kind of looked a little bit more into the D'Angelo suicide, and basically figured out that there is like bruises or there's like finger marks or bruising that just doesn't add up to a suicide, and there's like a bruising mid back that they found that doesn't add up. So I'm trying to remember what exactly did happen because when that happened, because D was in that room, he had his back to the guy. The dude came up with a wire or something and got him. And I guess the bruise on the back was going to be D maybe trying to, because I don't remember D fighting out of it. How do you fight out of that? Because you're just trying to get the thing off. But what happened with the back? Was there just, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe when he propped D up against the door, it bruised it and just doesn't add up for a suicide. I don't know. Something's going to happen with that. As for the rest of the detail, they were ready to just kind of call it quits. Well, not necessarily quits, but they were ready to just make arrests based on the information that they have now. But Jimmy was like ready to just say, we need to stay the course. Stringer is the end game here. Stringer is the guy we need to bust. Stringer is the guy, you know? So he's still on that path. Everybody else is kind of doing their own thing. Daniels and Perlman, they hooked up, which was a thing because she did not go home with Jimmy. She opted to go home with Daniels, so that's neat. That's a neat little pairing. I feel like Daniels needs something like this, needs like a little win because his home life is just so shitty. Speaking of, his wife, are they still married? They have to be, right? For appearances or whatever. She's running for a seat somewhere, I guess on a councilwoman, maybe. I can't remember. But she's running for a seat, and the mayor is basically putting Daniels' promotion on hold because he needs to find out who his friends are because they want Daniels to stop his wife from advancing. But right, did I get that right? But he is just trying to just play the political game. He wants to win. He wants his wife to win because she's supported him the entire time. When back when they were actually a loving couple. So, see what happens with that. There's a lot of drug stuff. The turf war. There's the dog fighting with cheese. There's like some shady shit going on there. There's the dog fighting. Like there's something with cheating was going on with that. What else was going on? There's like a Bodie and there's Marlowe. Like they're across the streets. Basically, like trying to, I guess, mark their turf, their territory. But Marlowe, I think he was like, you need to get stepping. And this is just me being nice. So with an episode like this called Dead Soldiers and all that setup from last episode between Marlowe and Bodie, I'm guessing there's going to be a shootout. and I'm guessing we're gonna catch some bodies, and maybe somebody we know, some major-ish character is gonna get it. We'll see though. Trying to think what else. Herc and Carve, they were with some other dude. They were running a sting or something, but Dozerman, I believe that was his name, he got capped. But he didn't die, he got shot. But the fact that they were able to rush him to the hospital so quickly saved his life. But we'll see what happens with that. They took Dozerman's gun. So that's a plot point also. There is stuff going on within the precinct about, Rawls wanting more arrests, because the city's like crime-ridden at this point. But there's just a lot of setup. I know I've been talking for a minute. I'm just trying to like jog my memory a bit. So hopefully it doesn't annoy you guys too much. But I want you guys to kind of know my frame of mind going into this episode. Because unfortunately, the way I kind of have it set up right now, it does feel longer than, sometimes it is longer than a week between recording sessions, but sometimes I try to, keep consistently watching the show just so I don't lose most of the information I've kind of soaked in as of late. But all right, enough talking. Let's hop in, have a good time. Patreon, full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else I see here, everything else you see here on the channel, and early access and exclusives. I think I mentioned that. Can't remember what I just said, but we're just going to hop in. If you want that, Patreon's the place to do it. Otherwise, you can support me right here on YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time. As much as we can, because I feel like this is going to be a big one. But let's hop in, have a good time, and talk it out afterwards. All right, guys, here we go.
Can't take this shit, buddy.
Can't take away your EOD, Marvin. The worst they can do is bust you back to lieutenant.
I don't even want to think about the worst these motherfuckers can do. You don't either.
Well, he's retiring, so I don't think he cares that much. No, he's sweating. Look at that.
Have a look. You had a body drop there last week, and this is what the fuck it looked like yesterday.
Sir, I deployed my resources per your instructions.
And the corners stay full.
They move, sir. Every day.
Major Taylor, I look at your numbers, I see the intel reports, the photos. It all tells me that you lack a fucking clue.
Is your deputy major present?
Yes, sir.
You now command the Eastern District. Major Taylor, you are relieved.
Damn.
Anyone else having trouble with the writing on the wall? Dismissed.
Relieved? Or did he lose his job? Because I don't think he was busted back down to lieutenant. Maybe Bunny Colvin was nervous because he realized, oh shit, maybe they are going to fire him. And then he won't get the benefits and all that stuff that he was looking forward to, right? Gods will not save you. I wonder what the context for that is.
You see what you wanted?
Yeah, man, but they got the whole second floor bolted up. Come tomorrow morning, they gonna scale back down to the 3-man skeleton crew, you feel me?
Not sure I like this.
Pop, pop.
Why we gotta keep hitting up the Barksdale people? Ain't like this whole motherfucking city ain't got stashes all over it.
It's personal. Personal.
So why?
Personal. It's personal.
Because.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Indeed.
Because. Oh shit, who's that?
So that's a cop shooter?
That's the guy who shot Dozerman.
Injuries were sustained while patrol officers were effecting pursuit and arrest of aforementioned suspects. It's dark on that back lot.
Tripped.
Western boys mistaken for a pinata.
It's a murder, Bunk.
The word from upstairs is that we're supposed to be having less murders, not more.
This is Anne Arundel County. Why should they care about that?
Why should you?
Hey, Bunk. Hey, how's it going? Listen, deputy wants to know, have we recovered Dozerman's service weapon?
No, sir. The kid said he showed it on the street.
I want that gun back.
Sounds familiar.
Sir.
I
Really?
don't have a departmental weapon on the street. You know, as a principal. This case is not down until that gun comes home.
That's annoying. So that's to track down this gun? This peanut? Have fun.
Thought you should know my boy Cheese. He went into the box with a couple of police.
You still talk?
No doubt, kept his mouth shut. The way it turned out, they the ones that fucked up. Police let it slip. Cheese played in on some talkies. Tried to pin a hit on him. Said they had it all over.
Who got hit?
A dog. Me and the people I keep close, we don't talk on the phone now. You talk on the phone, Strange?
Probably not anymore.
So we good then.
What was that look?
You wanna know what kills more police than bullets and liquor? Boredom. You keep it boring, Strange. You keep it dead fucking boring.
Yeah.
5/8.
Bullshit, that's it.
5/8. Read 'em and weep.
Cheating. Just can't catch your ass is all.
Nah, it's just luck.
That probably meant way more than just a quick throwaway line. Can't catch her ass is all.
So what's on your mind?
We're off the record. There's gonna be no academy class of police cadets this year. Mayor's orders.
To what end?
Keep some money. Money's in the budget, but even a 6-month delay in hiring saves a couple million.
Interesting.
Stirring up some shit?
Just a little bit. For the good of our fair city by the bay. 3 2s.
What are they doing?
New target, Kintel Williamson. Goes by Prince K. Has a string of corners from Park Circle to Woodland Avenue. And he's dropping bodies, too.
So we're on Proposition Joe's people?
We're gonna ship all mid-level arrests downtown to CID.
Bill has bodies on him, too.
Not lately. And Prop Joe hasn't made much noise either.
And now, because we blew a wire over a fucking dog, we have to let him just walk on?
I want an investigative strategy mapped out by week's end.
Is he actually at Jessup Penitentiary? Oh, he's gonna look at the room.
Right there.
Is this the room? No way it was that loose, right? No way.
Irv, I'm giving you a heads up. You're gonna get a call from a Sun Papers reporter about the academy class. Calm the hell down, Irv. Trust me, you're covered on this. You want that class, Irv? You gotta trust me.
How you even find me?
Ran into Lucas.
Don't even call his name. Nigga still owes me money. He tell you how I'm doing?
Look just fine, girl. Just trying to find your sister, that's all.
She ain't for you no more. She ain't for none of our kind. She a teacher.
Where?
Don't be rushing me, motherfucker. She teach speech. Nigga, so every nigga sound like a Condoleezza. Up by the B. Wells.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh boy.
This is my baby. Can you just take that picture with you? Thank you so much. God bless. Have you seen this little girl?
Lady, you gonna have to back up. I ain't seen your little
She's
girl.
only
Bang,
4
bang.
years old. Please, just take a look at her. Please, just
I
look
ain't
at
seen
the
your
picture.
daughter. How do?
Let's go.
Back there.
Oh, it's code. Yo, what do you do? Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
Go! Go! Yo, Tasha, go!
Someone's dying.
Oh, I got you, baby. I got you.
Someone's dying. One of those girls, maybe?
Let's bang out.
What? That's fucking badass. Oh, damn. See, I knew that was gonna happen. Right in the head? Yo! Okay, she took him out. Alright, pay attention, damn it!
Come on, get in the car! In the
car, man!
Damn, man. That was insane.
89? And that's just the ones with West Side addresses. Cocksuckers got me chasing one gun through a city full of them.
Homicide, yeah. Palm Mall and Pimlico. Got it.
Don't look at me. I'm in the haystacks looking for Dozeman's prodigal gun.
That's some cool shit, Bo.
The Major no doubt has some explanation, some excuse, if you will, for a weekly felony tabulation that's going in the opposite direction from the other 8 districts.
I wish we were making more of an impact. But doing what we're doing, it's clear that's not the case.
Perhaps you misfigured your felony stats this week.
No, sir. We're very accurate.
Had that drug war been allowed to drag on?
Taking the hit in public for
This is what we're talking about. Sacrifice. But in the Western, what do I get from a veteran commander? You're just having a laugh, aren't you, Bunny? You got the real stats and projections somewhere else. That would be beautiful. That would be creme fucking brulee.
I don't care how many years you have on this job. If the felony rate doesn't fall, you most certainly will. It's Baltimore, gentlemen. The gods will not save you.
She looked like a player.
Bystander?
Right in the middle of it all, if she was.
Scary, man.
Yo, my turn to be Omar. No, give me.
You want me, boss?
Your number's way down, Fruit. Way down.
That's Barksdale's people. And they clipping the dope fiends coming up Fremont.
You know, when I ran a shop and my numbers dropped, I damn sure did something about it.
Yeah, I hear that.
I just want to move. Take the youngins with you. Give them a workout.
Fuck.
So, Stan, what's your plan for the Southeast? How you gonna give Rawls his numbers?
Overtime out the ass, and if that don't work, cheat on the stats.
What about you, Bunny?
I don't know. Thought I might legalize drugs.
Yo, String, we hit the one girl, but after that, man, I ain't see nobody catch no lead, man.
That's good. That's like a 40-degree day. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about a 40-degree day. Now, we gonna cover that bitch's funeral, her fucking wake. We gonna be all over that motherfucker till the bitch hit the ground. Now, y'all feel me on this?
Yeah. You show up, you on like a motherfucking...
Like a 40-degree day.
Love the initiative, my man.
So, overall, felonies are down, but murders are still up. What's our next move?
Let me bump overtime.
Done.
And of course, if we could get some help at the courthouse, it would go a long way.
Hey, if you're gonna try to dig your way out of this, don't make me your shovel.
Well, maybe if your personnel weren't so goddamn concerned for their goddamn conviction rate, they'd chance a whodunit or two.
Oh, for Christ's sakes!
Jesus, at least pretend you're on the same side. Steven, you and I are both gonna be counting votes this time next year. Do something to help our sorry asses. And Irv, if you want to do more than just finish out Walker's term, show me something more than just a pass of the buck.
I don't think any of us wants to have to get a real job.
The fuck? Fucking assholes.
I see you both in here on this next week.
Thank you, sir.
Demper's always been a hack, but he's an elected hack, so we're stuck with him. But Burrell, though, you're vulnerable on crime clearance. You need to set some deadwood adrift. You fire Burrell, you get some new blood in here, the crime rate drops, huh?
They fire Burrell. What happens with Daniels?
It's time for Unetta to go. She's had her time. There are better people out there for the council.
She's on the team, Odell.
I
value loyalty.
Do you?
D'Angelo Barksdale was not a suicide.
Did ME tell you that?
He didn't need to. Physical evidence didn't match up.
McNulty, she is kind of weak.
Cedric is under a lot of pressure to use this unit to get the murder rate down. So for now, Stringer Bell's jacket belongs in narcotics.
The hell?
Lester, I thought you were all about the best case possible.
When it's there, I am.
Kind of figured when they kept saying Tasha's name earlier that she was gonna get it. She's mad.
Yeah, I need y'all to hear this, man. It was my fault. You hear me? Sorry, yo.
That don't do nothing for me.
Kima, don't you have a baby to take care of?
They know you're police when they hook up with you. And they know you're police when they move in. And they know you're police when they decide to start a family with you. And all that shit is just fine. Until one day it's... You should have a regular job.
You need to stop fucking waitresses.
Why? They ain't going nowhere. Where are we going?
No, man, you know I can't.
Times like these, honey, you have to shine. Like, oh.
Make sure you get something to eat here.
No.
Crew in that corner looks familiar.
Yeah, you see Bodhi.
Couple of faces. Not many. Barstow loses the towers and he's able to stretch out without bodies falling.
Wonder what the Western guys have been seeing lately. You know Ray Cole?
Homicide, right?
Collapsed in the gym at the Central District this morning.
What?
On a fucking Stairmaster.
Well, how is he?
Hey, Puddin', check it out.
Where they at?
I don't know,
Damn.
Come on, work that bitch.
Yeah, sure, you are. Come on, we out of here.
Damn.
The new strategic plan for the district is to move all street-level trafficking to these 3 areas. We let these knuckleheads know that if they move to these areas, if they take their shit down the road, they can go about their business without any interference from us.
What?
It's gonna be hands off in the Western District for the foreseeable future.
Oh, shit, man. No fucking way.
Wait. You saying you want us to give him a free pass?
Hey, the major wasn't finished.
Once they're all comfortable, once they're all rounded up, then we move. Then we go back and we do police work.
Have them drop their guard.
Not to mention, you still get to kick the shit out of all the MEPs that don't move off our corners.
Well, it ain't all day.
Okay.
So this your ride? It's nice.
You at the game then?
Doing a little landscaping right now, but trying to figure things out.
Trying to picture you mowing a lawn.
Yeah. I don't be wearing the suit.
You know, they bought a lot of folks out with early retirement in Parks and Rec. I could maybe hook you up with someone to talk to.
That would be... Thank you.
Write your number there. He'll call you.
Number?
I gotta go. It was good seeing
you.
Looking at you
What?
hurts.
Shouldn't look then.
Damn. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Hey, Bubs.
Kima.
Hey, Bob.
Nutty, man. My man is man.
McNutty.
Ready to put some work in?
Born ready.
Let's grab a burger.
Hey, you mind if I bang out of here early? I ain't right with this Cole thing.
Y'all laying him out at the bar, huh?
Tradition. Tomorrow night he goes to the funeral home for family. Tonight, Ray drinks with the boys.
Come on, Bubs. We got all day.
Burger, man. Come get a burger.
I mean, this guy's got a bill which is the legislative equivalent of kissing a baby.
With friends like that.
You want friends in this racket? Get a dog.
I need to talk to him. Look, just tell him it's Donette.
You know.
Yeah, he know who the fuck I am.
String, she said not now.
Look, he said not now. I gotta go.
Marlo, it's a problem, String.
We are police, so no lies between us. He wasn't the greatest detective. And he wasn't the worst. He put down some good cases and he dogged a few bad ones. But the motherfucker had his moments. Yes, he fucking did.
What? What happened? He's dead?
For Christ's sake, Hugh, play the fucking song already.
Did he piss off a wife for 3? No fucking doubt. Did he say the wrong shit now and then?
Who didn't?
forget to call his mother, and fuck the wrong broad for the wrong fucking reason every now and then? Who fucking doesn't, Christ? But Ray Cole stood with us. All of us. In Baltimore. Working. Sharing a dark corner of the American experiment. He was called. He served. He is counted. Old King Cole. Old King Cole.
I'm sorry, but I gotta get these guys home. But all things considered, I think they did pretty well.
They were great. Besides, I think they got all the family shots they need.
So, you'll be a while, though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Gotta work the crowd, you know.
Okay.
Not too late if you can help it, okay?
Who are you going to go sleep with? That one girl you're eyeing? Evil, man. You can just look at him. He's evil. What was that? That's very villainous of what you just did.
On a fucking Stairmaster.
On a fucking Stairmaster.
Crazy. Oh my fucking god.
Wake up and die right, you cunts.
Ah. Who's this? That's what I thought. Oh, they're waiting. Drive by. Nah, he knows they're watching it. Is he gonna shoot it up? Oh, damn, that's it? Fuck. Okay, guys, so that was The Wire Season 3, Episode 3, titled Dead Soldiers. That was an incredible episode. I don't even know how to even judge the show, to be honest, because everything is just another piece of the puzzle, another chapter. It's like it's hard to just kind of just really judge it on its own because, yeah, it's a well-directed episode. It's well done. It's well executed, well acted. All the characters are like, they're in really neat positions, like in terms of like where we take the story. I mean, first and foremost, what's his name? Carcetti, whatever his name is. Littlefinger, Peter Baelish. Guy's such a piece of shit. Like, you just look at him and he just looks evil. Like, you know he's bad. When he sent his wife and kids, I'm assuming that's his wife and kids. When he sent them home, and they had that little fake moment with the kissy, like, oh, try to be home, not too late if you can help it. He's like, oh, I gotta work the crowd. He was working something all right. I'll say that much. Who was that lady? Like, he was looking at her like, was she just someone he targeted in the crowd? Or is she someone of high importance that he's just like making a political move some way, somehow? Like, it's all just for politics, Like, it's just him trying to get ahead somehow. Like, I'm trying to pay attention to what this guy does, because when he and that other guy, God, I don't even remember what his name was or what his position is, when they were playing that little game with the money, I was like, he mentioned something saying, I think you're cheating. I just can't catch you, or something like that. I just haven't caught you yet. It's definitely, that line means more than just that line. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this guy and see where he goes as a character, because he's going to start owning everybody, like cutting deals, you know what I mean? So we're going to see like where his power moves kind of takes him going forward. But the next best thing that happened on the episode, that shootout between Omar and that stash house, that was crazy. And that one girl, I knew it when they kept mentioning her name, Tasha. I was like, they keep saying her name. Why? Oh, because they need us to know which one died. So Tasha's gone. I knew one of those girls was going to die. Something about the way they kept showing her, like just subtly, the camera kept panning over and just like lingering on her for just a split second longer than usual. It just kind of in your brain, it mentally like gets you ready for something. Like it's setting it up. It's setting it up, and all we got to do is knock it out of the park. So that was very unfortunate, and the fact that Omar blames himself, and then we got Stringer on the flip side trying to use that, saying we're going to hold a memorial, we're going to hold a wake, everything. So we're going to lure Omar out, and when he shows himself, bop, 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 But Omar ain't stupid. He knows exactly what's happening. He was on the other side of the street in the dark, lurking in the shadows, smoking a cigarette as usual, like just watching, casing. He knows what the game is. If he walks in there, he's dead. At first I thought, is he going to make the move? Is he going to go up and pop himself? But that would be disrespectful for his friend, right? Who knows what's going to happen with Kimmy at this point? That was the other girl's name, right? Because she took that death pretty hard. I don't know if that was her friend or like her girlfriend or someone like her sister, but she took that death really hard, like everybody did. But Omar wanted to take it upon himself and say, this is my fault, I fucked up, but that was not the case. When you're in the game, shit costs, and there's the other guy, Tank, ironically died. He wasn't made of a tank. He didn't tank that hit, Kimmy basically, like, that was that revenge shot. I bet it felt good too, but we'll see what happens with that. Man, what else is going on there? We got the McNulty stuff, Bunk, Daniels. I'm way more interested in the whole political aspect of this, because I guess it's just like the inner workings of everything, because we've seen everything on a surface level before. Now we get to kind of see how that kind of works. Like, as we started breaking down the layers of the story, like at its core, how grimy and dirty is this? When you had those suits like chortling over their whiskey or whatever, saying, you expect us to get a real job? And they all just kind of collectively laughed. It was like, what a bunch of assholes, So, damn, they're really kind of like making the politicians the villains this season. At least not necessarily like focusing on them as the villains, but they're putting the spotlight on them and how crummy and dirty and grimy this political world really is. So I'm very interested in seeing where that angle goes. And I don't know. Most people will probably not be interested in the politics, but I kind of am. I mean, I love the Star Wars prequels because of the politics. Politics, like, if it's done right for the story, it's so engaging and so captivating. It's like, who knew the fall of a government, you know what I mean, would take place between two guys trying to cut a deal, trying to uphold the law while doing some shady, underhanded tactics. That's fucked. I'm trying to think what else happened here. Man. We got the Stringer stuff, that shootout between the two gangs. No, not the shootout, the beatdown they got. Because Marlo basically told him, you need to get your numbers up. Doesn't matter who's on the other side of the street. One of them got to go. So you need to take some of these youngins and go rough some people up. Send a message. Basically, we need to get our numbers back up. Any competition, they got to go. And then they went back to report to Stringer, saying that this Marlo situation is a problem. So we got this whole back and forth tug of war thing going on. Who's going to come out on top? Because once Omar figures everything out, Stringer figures everything out. Hell, McNulty went to the prison and did the whole thing on the neck, trying to kind of replay or recreate D'Angelo's suicide. But nothing added up. Now, the way he kind of did that, was it really that loose? Because if it was, that is sloppy ass work. And if that is the something that's going to take down Stringer in the long run, if they link that to Stringer, and maybe that's why Stringer doesn't want to have any contact with Donette. Who knows? But the story is just getting so much juicier, and we're only 3 episodes in. This shit is incredible. It's some good stuff. Bunny Colvin, he's pushing his luck here. Who knows what they're going to do on that aspect of everything? Because he's basically trying to get his department to kind of scale back a little bit, let the drug dealers, let all the bad guys, like let their guard down a little bit, let them prop their feet up, play with the remote, as he put it. And as soon as their guard is down and they think they're comfortable and they think they're untouchable, that's when they strike. So I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait to see how the rest of the season kind of evolves and develops. But 3 episodes in, and I'm loving this season. It's so good. It's so good. So I think I'm just gonna end it there. And yeah, don't know what else to mention other than maybe we're gonna get back into the dog fighting stuff too. What else is going on that I can kind of get in there? I think that's it. All right, I think I'm just gonna end it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, guys, you can catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reaction on Patreon there, as long as exclusives, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. If you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Wire, Season 3, Episode 4. Till then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.